Hello and welcome to Rob's Retro Rides. Today we are in a 2006 Mercedes CLK convertible. This car has a 3-litre V6 petrol engine producing 231 brake horsepower and a top speed of 155 mph. This car also accelerates from 0 to 60 mph in 7.4 seconds. It's got a 7-speed automatic gearbox. It's got dual zone climate control, heated leather seats. It's also got auto headlights and auto wipers, cruise control, speed limiter. It's got a Bluetooth stereo, but it's business class only. It only does phone calls, not your fancy Spotify music, unfortunately. But this car was really advanced for its age. This thing drives really well. It is fast. It is smooth. Parts is fairly cheap on it as well. But there are a couple of problems. First one is the fuel economy, which averages about 23 mile per gallon, and also the road tax, which is a ridiculous £735 a year. On a dual carriageway run, it will manage 32, 33 mpg. Still, for the size of the engine, the age of it, I think that's really, really good. This example has just 98,000 miles on the clock, and the build quality in here is fantastic. This is from the era where Mercedes really made fantastic cars, ones that last the test of time. This one being a convertible is super, super nice, which I will demonstrate in a minute. Could be a bit cold for that, but it's a bit cold today. It's about, hang on, it's 14 degrees. That's not bad. I think in a minute I shall pull over and put the roof down. So we now have the roof down in this beautiful Mercedes. This beautiful V6 engine just purrs along. There's a bit of scuttle shake in this car, but nothing too dramatic. Just a little bit, as you expect from most convertibles, especially ones not designed as a convertible in the first place. Although one very interesting thing about the CLK is the convertible models only came in a petrol engine, whereas you buy the E46, which was the main competitor of this car, you were able to get that with a diesel engine. I'm not sure why Mercedes didn't put a diesel in this car. But yeah, the base spec model is it's called a C200 compressor, CLK 200 compressor, which is 1.8 supercharged, all the way up to the AMG 55, which I believe they're probably a 5-litre V8. I don't know too much about them, but I would love a V8 one of these. If the way this sounds as a V6 is incredible, but I imagine having the V8 would be much, much nicer. And not only that, the road tax on the V8 is only probably a few quid more than this. I have no idea why the emissions is so high on this car. But if you're looking for one of these, I would recommend making sure the roof works correctly, as that is one of the weakest points of the car. There's about 380 different moving parts, and a few of them can break. I know to get a new hood fitted is about £2,000, or about $3,000 in US money. In the wet, it's very slidey. The back end likes to kick out. Sometimes the front end likes to kick out. I've spoken to another person who has also had the privilege of owning a CLK. However, his was a diesel coupe, whereas mine is the convertible. And he also confirmed that the handling in the wet is somewhat unpredictable. Although I will say I've got Kumho tyres on the front, which don't seem to be the greatest for traction. In a minute, I'll give it a bit of beans so you can see what it accelerates like. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Just a blip of the throttle and it is gone like the wind. This thing, the way the power comes is linear. There's no turbo, it's naturally aspirated. So there's no turbo lag. You touch the throttle, it kicks down, and it flies. It's no racing car, but from a performance perspective, this is all you need for the road. This thing is great. This is a beautiful drive. I would, back to the handling though, I would say that Mercedes have missed the mark with this car to some extent. They, they could have done a better job with the handling. Um, it just doesn't give you the feel. There's good feel through the steering, but especially when it's wet, it just catches you out when you least expect it. And sometimes it's oversteer, sometimes it's understeer. And the thing is, with a car, any car, you want to know what the car's next move is when you're near or on the limit. Having unpredictable handling is truly awful. It's the last thing you want is to be driving along and think, shit, it's raining. Is it going to understeer? Is it going to oversteer? Is it going to do a bit of both? Is it going to kill me? And it is fun the first few times it happens, but I'd rather just have a car that's predictable, that does exactly what you want it to do, rather than one that just goes, oh, we're going straight on instead of turning this time, or you're turning, we're going to turn you a bit more, and the gas end's coming out. I'd rather have a car that does one or the other, and not both, because both is challenging even for the most experienced drivers. And the last thing you want is unpredictable handling. So, welcome back to the Mercedes. As you can see here, it's got just over 98,000 miles and no fuel. Here, you've got your heated seat just here. Lock and unlock the car here. Let's turn off your traction control, which I've never used. Here you've got your old-fashioned stereo and keypad for making phone calls. Down here, you got your air conditioning controls and also your heated window. Heated window? Heated front and rear windows, I believe, which all works. Here, you've got your automatic gearbox, and if you press this button, it changes it from sport, manual mode, or sport manual or comfort. I usually leave it in sport most of the time. Here's your button for adjusting the roof. On the seat, just here, we use the controls for the lumbar support, which is great. In here, you've got the telephone, which you use then to connect your Bluetooth to, which is kind of cool. In here, you've got a cubby hole, which is big enough for a medium-sized box. If we come over to here, these arrows here control what's on the dash, so you can do different things. You can see there, today I'm averaging 16 to the gallon with my interesting driving. That's your volume and answer your phone call. This little stalk here is for your cruise control. You push it in, a light illuminates, which then puts it onto the speed limiter. You got no stalk on the right hand side of the vehicle. Over here you got your wipers, washers and indicators and horns on the steering wheel, which is okay. Over here you've got your window, your washer for your headlights, which you'll see now. Never get bored of that. There you can adjust your mirrors, you got your auto headlights as well, and you can fold your mirrors in and out using the buttons. Got 4 electric windows, and also the boot release, which we'll need to go into in a minute. On the CLK coupes, the boot pops right open. On the convertibles, it only goes slightly, just pops it out. Here we have got a what Mercedes call a coin tray, but some of these cars come with optional extra cup holders, which cost a lot of money when they were new and used. They're on eBay for about £150. In here I've got my all the documents for the car, including the service history and the owner's manual buried somewhere in there. And up here I've got a nice little light dome. It's also got auto dimming mirrors on the outside and inside. That all works as well. So we got someone behind you dazzling. It automatically dims the mirrors, which is absolutely brilliant. It's what you need in a car like this. Let's go back. Let's go to the outside of the car now. And as you can see, let me shut this door. This has the optional extra. This has the optional extra AMG pack with a 19-inch or 18-inch, 18-inch AMG wheels, which suit the car really well. It's also got the AMG front and rear bumpers. I just think this is a timeless classic. It looks absolutely amazing. And in the boot, this is how much space you've got with the tray folded. So you need this down in order to use the roof. I'll push it up. Then this is how much space you've got, but you can no longer use the roof while it's folded up. Got a warning triangle, which is standard on all of these cars from this era. And you've got a backup lock there, so you can access the boot if the battery is flat or dead. Got the lovely AMG exhaust tips as well, which is great. It's got the AMG side skirt, so you need to do some repairs to that and probably some cleaning as well. It's got the AMG front bumper along with the very expensive to fix and replace bi-xenon headlights. Also got front and rear fogs, of course. Got a bit of damage on the bumper that needs to be addressed at a later date. But yeah, overall, this is a very, very pretty car. And I think it's one of the best cars that Mercedes have ever made. Thank you for watching Rob's Retro Rides. Please don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next one. Goodbye.